Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel World Officially. I hope you all are doing great and staying safe. So my today blog is all about how much does it really cost to live in Germany as a student. As you know that I'm creating a student series nowadays, and in the last weeks I have created so many blogs for students, and today is also very important for you. So if you're planning to study in Germany, the first question will always come in your mind is what is the cost of living in Germany for students, and what are the expenses, and how can you earn and save the money while studying in Germany. So in today's video I will break down everything, all the expenses from rent, food, transport to health insurance and leisure activities. I will also share budgeting tips to help you to manage your money wisely and avoid the unnecessary expenses. But you have to watch this video till the end because I will be also revealing some hidden costs that most students don't think about. So let's get started. So first, let's talk about the accommodation in Germany, which is your biggest expense in the list. The cost of housing here in Germany actually vary depending on the city, like where you live and the type of accommodation you choose. For example, student dormitories here in Germany, that's called Wohnheim, are the cheapest option and is managed by the Student Services Organization. The Student Service Organization here is called Studentenwerk, and the rent for these dormitories is between 250 to 400 euros per month on average. And these dorms are actually furnished, not unfurnished. So these dorms are fully furnished and located near the universities, making them a great budget friendly option for you guys. However, there is a high demand for sure, and you need to apply early, sometimes 6 to 12 months in advance to get a place in the student dormitories. So the second option is the shared apartment, that's called Wohngemeinschaft. I have written here that's called WE, which is the option chosen by most international students in Germany. In sharing apartment, you have to share the apartment with other roommates, and the rent is varies between the 400 to 600 euros per month, which is depending again on the city, in which city you are going to live. So the bigger cities like Berlin, Munich and Frankfurt tend to be more expensive, while Leipzig or Dresden, smaller towns, are the cheaper option. So you can also look into the website like WG Gesucht, which help you to find the shared flats easily. But another option is the private apartment, but that's, I think, I would say, for the independent living. So if you prefer privacy and independence, you can rent your own apartment. And however, the cost is much higher, between 700 to 1200 euro per month. But in the big cities like Munich, Frankfurt or Hamburg, rent can even go higher, but in the smaller towns it could be a cheaper. Moreover, you will also have to pay a security deposit, usually 2-3 months rent, and additional cost for utilities like electricity and heating. Sometimes it is including, sometimes it is additional. You have to pay extra exclusive. So here is the budget tips for my side for this. Please apply early for dormitories through the student work, and consider living in smaller cities where the rent is cheaper, because it can save you a lot of cost. And you can share an apartment to split the cost and save the money. Next in your expense list would be food and grocery. So if you cook at home, your monthly grocery will be around 150 to 250 euros. The supermarket that you can consider are Aldi, Lidl and Penny, which offer the cheapest prices, so you can buy your groceries from one of these supermarkets. But the mid-range stores like Rewe and Edeka have more variety but are slightly expensive. So it's up to you which one you want to choose, or maybe you can divide the groceries. Some of them you can take from the cheaper one and some of them from the Rewe. And if you eat out like on the weekend or once or twice in a month at a restaurant, then each meal costs around 8 to 15 euros. And if we talk about the university cafeterias, then almost every university has a student cafeteria, and in German it is called Mensa. And a full meal at Mensa costs just 3 to 5 euro, making it the cheapest way to eat the outside. So my budget tips for the food and grocery expenses that you can follow to save the money are: if you prepare the meal at home, then it can help to save the money. So it's not like you cannot eat outside, but most frequently you should definitely prepare the meal at home, and you can buy the groceries from the supermarkets, and prefer to buy groceries from the discounted supermarkets like Aldi or Lidl. And don't forget to use the university cafeteria instead of eating at restaurant. Once or twice in a month can work, but if you want to save a lot, then cafeteria would be a great option. And the third expensive in your list would be transportation cost. First, let me tell you, Germany has one of the best public transport system in the world, and student benefit from the affordable travel option. There are so many discounts and the benefits, especially for the students. So for public transport, you can buy the semester ticket, and most university offer a semester ticket for 25 to 50 euros per month. So I think it's better to buy this ticket, and this allows the ultimate travel in your city using buses, trains and trams. And if your university does not provide a semester ticket, then what you can do, a monthly public transport you can buy, which costs you around 80 to 120 euro. And if you want to prefer a single trip anytime, for example you do not have a pass and you just want to prefer the single trip in case, then it can cost you around 3 euros. But on other side, I would say the bicycles are the cheapest option for you guys if you want to prefer for a nearest distance travel. Even many students prefer biking because it's free after the initial cost, and you can also buy a second hand bicycle for yourself for 50 to 200 euros. So my budget is for transport expenses that it's always better to get the semester ticket if your university offers one. Don't miss it, because it will save your money. And buy a second hand bicycle to save on daily transport costs. It's a one time investment, and then you can travel until you have this bicycle. And the fourth thing in your expense list is your health insurance. So this health insurance is mandatory for everyone in Germany, even for the students. So there are two types of insurance. Most of you already know about it. If not, then let me tell you. The first is the public health insurance, which costs around 120 euro per month for the student under 30 years old, and the private health insurance, which costs around 30 to 80 euros per month, but this is only available for the students over 30 or in some special cases. So budget tip for the students who are under 30 years, please always go for public insurance as it provides the full coverage. And the fifth thing in your expense list would be internet and mobile plan that you definitely need. So mobile SIM plans cost around 8 euro to 20 euros per month, and internet for home Wi-Fi cost around 25 to 50 euros per month. It depends on which plan you would like to buy and which speed. And you can take the SIM plans from some popular mobile providers like Alditalk, Vodafone, Telecom or O2. Like personally, I got the Vodafone plan. You can prefer anyone. And budget tip for this is always look for student discounts on mobile and internet plans to save the money. And the last thing on your expense list is leisure expenses, entertainment and miscellaneous. Definitely you would like to travel and so on. So one is, for example, gym membership. So if you want to join a gym, then it can cost you around 15 to 40 euro per month. And for entertainment, I can say Netflix, Spotify, streaming services, that can cost you around 8 to 12 euros per month. And definitely you will also travel sometimes, so weekend travel and trips can cost you around 50 to 100 euros per month. And if you travel with Student Fahrten or Unifluss travel agencies, which are like providing a weekend trips and cheaper ones, then I think so you can save a lot of money. But it depends on how you want to spend your money. And for leisure and miscellaneous stuff, my recommendation for you is that please check before paying for a gym membership, as many universities offer free gym facilities. So please make a use of that. You don't need to spend money separately on the gym. And always use student discounts on entertainment and travel, which can make your living cost more budgetable. So yeah, it's up to you how you want to manage the expenses. And I can give you a breakdown of total average monthly expenses one by one. For example, the expense for what and then the cost. The rent could be like 250 to 1200 euros. Food could be 150 to 250 euros per month. Transport could be 25 to 50. Health insurance 120. Internet mobile 30 to 70 euros. Leisure and miscellaneous you can consider 50 to 150. Again, totally depend on you. And total would be around 1600 to 1800 euros per month. So if you think this cost is still very high for you, then you can look for part-time jobs to earn more money and support your living cost. And what type of job that you can do and how you can apply, please stay tuned for that. I will be creating detailed blog on this, but for the time being, you can check my existing blogs on how to apply for Amazon and Driver Hero part-time jobs in Germany to get salary and pay your expenses. The link for this is mentioned in the description box. And again, my final budgeting tips for you to save in Germany are: please always use student discounts everywhere, like for museum, for transport, for shopping, for internet, for supermarkets, and shop at the discounted supermarkets like Lidl, Aldi and Penny, and use the free university resources as much you can instead of buying the things from the outside, for example buying books. And don't forget to get a part-time job, which is allowed for students up to 20 hours per week they can work, and every student I think work, earn money, and then they pay for their expenses. So yeah, that was all about living cost for student in Germany. And what do you think? Does this cost match your expectations? Please let me know in the comments. And if you need any suggestions, any help, please ask in the comment box. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more helpful videos on studying in Germany. And check the description box for useful links on how you can apply for the scholarship, what are the types of scholarships available in Germany, how you can apply for student visa and the resident permit in Germany, plus how you can shortlist the universities and how you can apply for the universities. So all of these blogs I have created in the last weeks. Please check it out. The link is in the description box, and you can also check the playlist, the study in Germany, to know everything about the students. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye and take care.